So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And a nice sell here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Williams from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
319!
Here's the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Now Allen going to the air. He brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Now a toss running right. Johnson. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
A 46-yard attempt.
The play clock's run out. They do not get the kick away, and that's going to add 5 yards to the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Filthy. Vegas. Yes.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Here's Williams again. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Vegas.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
56.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Complete right side. Burton has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing here just before halftime. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Again, this is Johnson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action now. Allen buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Bears are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following a turnover.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. On play action, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Bears.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Going to the ground again on first. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Yes.
To the air on third and long. That one's complete right side. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has them well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Alert. Vegas. What is up?
Williams set to pass. Caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
What is up? Touchdown.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready to look. Yes. Tempo.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears up by 4. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
The left side finds Burden. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Johnson on second down. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. This gets the first and more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
Peters tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
319! 56, 56!
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Bears 13. Bears 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bears make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Bears come away with the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nikes, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the Canada dry. Riding this special like bunny.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
And he's going to go down here as safe. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll run 4th with Charbonnet. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. We're scoreless after 1.
First down.
First down carry here for Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
Now Allen. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Play action. Now it's Allen. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Allen going to run with it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes this one in for Bears touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle. It's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offenses defensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
22-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Up the middle they run with Bettis. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Second and goal from the 1. Bettis hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Right back to use track again. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Here's Allen. He'll try to do it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And makes the score Bears 14. Cowboys nothing.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, time, it's certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play, but here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Soldier Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
To throw, Williams. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Whiskey!
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's Monungai. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now we'll give up the middle to Bettis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 5.
Alert! Alert! Stay tight.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Toss wide side. This is Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit Jalen Johnson, normally shutting down throwing lanes, but there he shut down that play in the backfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. To the air, Allen. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Oh, and now some space to operate. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out of back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ground 80!
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 13-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Alert! Alert!
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
There's a short one caught by Loveland. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing is Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears.
Here's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
2 yards line pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, here's Williams. That's to his running back, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. As the first half is winding down. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and 3. Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A good tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 29-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. A carry now for Bettis. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, That's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now Allen. That was very complete. That's Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Allen now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
43-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
The goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw. Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Bettis. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
3 points are huge. It's an easy 3.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Allen going to audible to a different look. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
319!
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Allen. Allen going to run with it. Open there, right side is caught, complete. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical, you're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Allen to throw. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. McPherson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Yes.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun, Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he is going to have the Bears first, and that should be the capper. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Second and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
319! What's that?
Allen. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No,
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with very minimal gains.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Williams. Throwing the out route complete. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Allen on 3rd down. Going with a screen to Johnson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
The score, Bears 8, Bears nothing.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the well again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Now here he goes on the boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Axel! What is that?
Plowing up the middle. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
On play action. Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this, when you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts some pressure on the other to perform.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Allen. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
To the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Allen gonna throw again. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, tight. Round 80.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Allen to the air. First caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Alert! Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. Headed out right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is a design run for Allen. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Allen gets it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen to throw. He has the burst over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give to Johnson to start this drive. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down throw for Allen. Over the screen to Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimum gain.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
A 40-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Williams will look to throw. On the left side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Firing one deep for the end zone. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down. And goal to go.
Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he can't reach the end zone. That would have trimmed the lead to a field goal. Instead, they trail by 5.
Bears 12.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
The onside kick.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. First down from the 42. One inside give to Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
He's back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Did it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Back to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Setting up to pass. just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears come away with a win.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look at my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And off we go from Seattle. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The second leading rusher in Bears history. It's Matt Forte. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
What's up?
They stay on the ground. Forte again. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Goff. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now it's Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Black 20.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
By 20.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal.
Tonight. 180. Twos. Cal, you won. Go, 12, go. Like on it.
They'll try to run with Forte. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Cut. White 20. Super one.
Just beating the play clock is gone. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Second down and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Allen. And open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Out of coverage, a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And it will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
McPherson's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Super one. Maverick.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll check this down to Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down and 6 now.
319.
That'll give up the middle to Bettis. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Toss wide side. This is Johnson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield. And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now Allen again. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Running from the gun, Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On play action, Allen. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Now a 3rd and 6. Allen to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Bettis will get down close to the goal line but not in, and he'll be marked down at the 1.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this time he is in. Yes. Jerome Bettis. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
The Bears will line up for the
to throw is Allen. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 76. Here we go. Like 20. Listen. Orange. 12. We're good. We're set.
Goff now looking to throw. It's complete to his big target, Crumpler. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Go, 12, go. DC. Harbaugh.
Now gone. That's complete to DK. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Hey, Cal, Ric Flair.
Back to throw, Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. Again, Goff. Throw caught there by Crumpler.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here we go, first and goal. Goal. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get the hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a crucial two-point conversion there, but that's just part one of this two-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a two-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Round 80!
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and I think the game.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more movies, I can't get it now. You made me a lot. You tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sound like a her life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money.
I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I can whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip it the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. 100 racks and 1 2 about the flood out.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
319. What's up?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First tone of the game for James Cook. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Five wide.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Alert! Half. Gun.
They will go. It's Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Allen setting up to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, it's timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. Allen. Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Holding by his back. Cook gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Here's a return from the 7. Shoots away from 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Allen looking to throw. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Allen. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
10 yards to go.
56, 56.
Again, Allen to the air. Chased out to his right. Johnson here on the dump off. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And he gained 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Stop.
Allen now on first down. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Half 10.
Allen to throw. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Alert! 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 Green up on me. All 52. Regular. Half. Hey, tight. What's up?
Throwing here, Allen. We'll have the first down and even more. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Titans have the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Five wide. What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. And right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's gonna be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. To no point was he going to step off the gas. My man, though, he may need a little breather, a little oxygen after that one.
Middle. Half 10. Go.
From the red zone on first. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal.
Alert! Go.
Now Allen. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darnell Savage with a pick. away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
1st and 10 from the 32.
For a Bears first down.
Back to throw now, Allen. Out to his wideout is a screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. To the air again. Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shakir sent in motion left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're throwing it. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
23, Bears 6.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 32.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Day 19! All 52. Hey, tight. Alert! We go!
First and 10. Here's Allen. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Allen now on first down. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
580! 56! Half. Here we go!
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Brought in close to the 8. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not first down. It's 3rd down instead.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They send Diggs in motion right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Allen setting up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Allen looking to throw this. And that one's caught. Set a couple more off this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Again to Johnson to start this drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Escapes the pocket. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
So first down from the 41. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action now with Allen. The catch is made near the edge. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now toss it to Johnson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Allen on 3rd and short. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Team host Samuel the touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tight. Half. All 52. Look out.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Middle. 56. Gun.
Now bring the tight end in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sub.
They send a tight end in motion.
Look out.
Blitz coming here, Allen. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Rolls it in at the 13. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Find Johnson out of the backfield. The 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Bears will line up.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it the 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down throw for Allen. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, tight. Brown 80.
Here's Allen. That's over the middle, cut by Diggs. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
319. Hey, home. Half. Alert! Middle. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. He finds Diggs, right side. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Alert! What's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So 1st down from the 41. Allen. This is Moss. He's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. So So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Oh, just look away, Brock. Just shield your eyes. The struggles piling up for them. That's their fourth go at converting for two. They've yet to succeed on one of them.
Kate? Yes. Kate, I'm telling you right now, unless this game's on the line, under no circumstances should they ever go for two again. Burn this section of the playbook and start over.
56.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he goes down. The Bears got him. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers. Still, you can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stick. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can too.
But do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. But do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk it